DanGryder, probable cause. I've got a video that you're probably not going to want to see, and that's fine. I do a lot of flying in the Douglas DC-3. This video was shot and edited by somebody else that came in and flew the airplane. So they've sent me the video, and I'm going to include it here. If you like DC-3 ride along, this one may be for you. If you don't like that kind of stuff, just skip it. It's kind of long. Some of the footage in there, I'm not sure why, but the lighting looks like we're flying in whiteout conditions or something. Not true. It's all completely day VFR, 10 miles viz on every single thing that we did. But it's a very interesting video, and I appreciate him putting this together. He wanted to know if I would display it on my channel, and I've looked at it. I don't see a reason why not to. So that's all it is a ride-along DC-3. That's basically from his perspective of what he encountered and what he thought and all those kind of things. So very well done. Nice job. The guy was very nice, flew a very nice airplane, and that is kind of what I do with that airplane, is allow people to fly it. I give type ratings, and I allow people to fly that airplane left seat. So there you go. Also, I sell flight instruction, specifically annual flight reviews at my home airport, CashAPP. If you'd like to come in and see me, I sell either half-day or full-day training at my airport, my airplane or yours. If you have an airplane, any single, twin, turbine, King Air, tailwheel, whatever you got, I would be happy to spend either a half-a-day or full-day with you in your airplane and custom tailor your training and your evaluation and your certification to what you would like to do. Might help you on insurance, not sure. Might help you stay alive. It's there. So Hampton is just south of Atlanta, Georgia. Either half day or full day at my airport, your airplane or mine, either one. Let's cut to the DC-3 footage. This is his. I did not get involved in shooting this or editing it. So whatever happens, happens, and I hope you enjoy.
So here we are in Thomaston, Georgia. We're about to fly DanGryder's DC-3. What a magnificent airplane this is. I got to tell you, I'm a little nervous. It's slightly larger than anything I've ever flown. Right now we're weighing in at about 22,000 pounds. Gross takeoff weight is 25,000 pounds. It's only about 5 times bigger than anything I've ever flown. It's got two 1,000 horsepower radial engines and burns about 100 gallons an hour. So this could be interesting.
All right, well, we're getting ready to go fly. You sure you're up for this?
I think I can do it.
A couple briefing items. You'll be in the left seat. You'll be flying the whole time. I want your hand on the yoke and your right hand on the trim most of the time. My goal is to not fly the airplane hardly at all unless I really need to. So if I say I got it, that's a different deal. But mostly I don't say I got it. Even on takeoff, it's going to be your takeoff. You fly the airplane, I'm going to put the gear up for you, but you stay wings level and treat it just like an airplane. This is still up and that's still down. So just do it just like an airplane. Taxiing around, we don't use brakes very much. We use differential power and rudder to try to turn it. If we have to touch a little bit of brake on a corner, that's okay too, but brakes are kind of the weak link. And then our touch and goes, on touch and goes, no brakes at all. Feet on the bottom part of the pedals, we'll touch down, bring some power back in, stand them up to about here, and then say set power. When you say set power, your hands come off the power levers over here to the yoke, and you're looking straight ahead. I'll call your speed, V2, rotate. Instead of rotating like this, it's going to be kind of just a nice, easy up. The airplane's going to kind of levitate up. Instead of like a jet goes like this and climbs up, this thing just gets up to speed and then just kind of climbs like that. That's really all we're wanting to do.
Okay, so I bring the power forward and then I say set power?
You say set power.
Move my hand to the yoke.
Yep.
Then you're in charge of the power.
I'm gonna have, when you say set power, I'm gonna set the power and I'm gonna lock it down.
Okay, and then you're gonna say V1 rotate, and then we just ever so gently come back to a slightly nose-high attitude.
Yep.
Let it fly itself off.
Let it fly itself off, and then you're looking out the windshield. Trees are down here, and blue skies up here. Someplace in the middle is gonna be about right for you.
Rotate at 85 knots.
Rotate 85, and then we're trying to get to 115 as soon as we can. As soon as that gear starts coming up, we get rid of drag, you'll feel the airplane start to accelerate, the air load will increase, and you'll see it'll only take a few seconds. We'll be at 115. Just climb straight out at 115.
Okay, I think I can do that.
All right, sounds good. Other than that, if we have any kind of emergency or anything like that, I'll say I got it. We'll probably come right back around to wherever we took off from. But other than that, have a great time, fly the airplane. There's not really anything in the airplane that you can do to hurt yourself. So if you want to try something, tell me what you want to do, and we'll definitely do it. The pedals and the trim and all that kind of stuff, just recognize it's a 100-foot wingspan. So if you want to make a turn, give a little bit of left pedal first, then a little aileron, and then just wait. It just takes forever for the wing to come down and for that thing to start a turn. So the whole secret of the DC-3 is really just patience. It's just an old, heavy, big airplane. It just doesn't do anything very zippy at all.
A little bigger than anything I've ever flown.
Yeah. And the sight picture, when you look out the window, just sitting, before you even start the engines, you're sitting way, way high. I mean, the view from up there is just something people don't see very often.
Cool. All right, let's get started.
All right, let's go do it.
Clear prop.
Okay, right. Now push the starter up and hold it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And you
7.
stay on the starter no matter what. Stay on it. Okay, you ready to do it?
Yep.
Go down.
Go down.
Go real slow.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Let it fall. Down.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, stay on it. Stay on it.
is locked. Before takeoff checklist is all complete. DC-3 is departing to 4. Speedway. Okay? Alright, you good? Now, your whole deal is relax. Yep. Just relax. Let this whole thing happen nice and easy, okay? Alright, so bring some power in. Power coming in. Nice and smooth. Guide a little left rudder, little left rudder. Just let it catch up. The rudder's becoming effective right now. See how it's pulling the nose to the left? Yep. Alright. Now, what do you want to say? Go throttles. Alright, put your hands on the yoke. Push on the yoke now. Easy. Easy. Easy on your feet. Everything's looking really nice. Hold her steady right there. Hold her steady. Airspeed's alive. 80, 85, V2. Let's rotate. Nice and easy. Hold her steady right there. Don't let the nose come up. Hold her steady. Very good. Positive rate of climb. This hand right here. Yep. Gear going up. Gear's on the way up. Excellent. Climbing out at 110. Yep. Now lower the nose a little bit. There you go. There's your first DC-3 takeoff. How'd you like that? Loved it. Keep her coming, you're doing fine. Hold her steady. Back on the yoke. Nope. Just hold her, keep her coming down. Keep coming down. Easy on your feet. Your feet are bobbling. Hold them steady. Alright, hold steady right there. Now bring a little bit of power back. Back. That's good. Alright, now bring some power in. I'll put both hands on the yoke. Both hands on the yoke. You set power. Power set. V2. Rotate. Off we go. Positive rate. Keep her climbing. You're doing good. Just coming up. Hold her wings level. Straight ahead. You're doing great. How you like that, huh? I like it. DC-3 is on a mile final 1-2, full stop 1-2. Tom Stubbs County. Alright, final gear check is good. Gear's down. After touchdown. Alright, full stop. Full stop, yep. Now put your hands on the throttles. Go nice and easy. We're not doing anything radical. Final gear check is good. Close the throttle. Close the throttles.
Tower to traffic, 311, hold it short, 30, relation traffic.
There you go. Alright, I got the airplane for a second here. Your airplane. I got it. Alright, now put your hand on the yoke and we're going to fly the tail wheel down. Pull it nice and easy. See how that tail wheel's come down? Bunk, yep, now all the way back. All the way back. And we getting off here? Yep. Stop right here. Alright. I'll let you a little differential thrust. Yep, a little differential. Yeah, DC-3's coming into the ramp.
Tom Stubbs, traffic, 311, taking runway 30, Tom Stubbs.
I want you to take these and pull both aft, okay? Okay. So turn this off. Baby on it.
Well, how'd I do?
Terrible.
Well, it was fun.
No, you did a great job.
Thank you.
And you know, a lot of times in teaching people like yourself, a single engine pilot, there's only so much I can let them do based on how they do. So you did a level above average. That's how come I let you do quite a bit more than the average guy does, because basically you were accepting instruction and following the instruction very closely, so it was easy to tell you what to do and what's going to happen next. That's it did take you a second when we first left to get you to relax and let the airplane do more work, but once you fell into that groove, the rest of it, you were hearing my instructions and doing what we said to do, and everything worked out really nice. So I thought you did a great job.
When it's trimmed right, it practically flies itself. When it's not trimmed right, it's way too big to fight with.
Exactly.
So got to work on smooth application of the throttles, or smooth removal of throttle there at the end.
Yeah, and you know, that's kind of a GA thing. Any little airplanes, all of us have the habit pattern of opening and closing throttles in airplanes, and it doesn't really matter. On this thing, it's just such a unique animal. We have to bring the throttle open very slowly and deliberately, and we have to close it very slowly and deliberately. So just a different mindset. But once you got into that, you actually started to smooth that out really good too, especially your very last takeoff from Thomaston. Your throttle application was just about textbook perfect. You brought it right in. The only thing we're missing was, you said, I forget what you said, the words that you want to ask for is to give me a command. You say, set the power for me.
Set the power.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just tell me what you want. You say, hey, co-pilot, set that power for me.
Okay, so if we do this again, when we do this again,
Yeah.
I want to figure out what happens after we do the touch and go, because there's a lot still going on between the time you do a touch and go and the time the tail wheel touches.
Yeah, and you notice, I'm seeing the other videos, how high that tail is in the air. After landing, and even on takeoff, the tail is way high in the air.
That sounds like lesson 2 or maybe lesson 5.
Yeah, lesson 2 or 3. Yeah,
Okay.
but you can definitely do it.
Thank you, Dan.
Yes, sir. Great job.